Welcome back. We are back here with Top Cut of LSL. I'm your commentator Milk, joined by Nox as the teams we're commenting today are Yup and Indiglow.
Yeah, it should be very exciting. We've got a team both teams are in their LSL debut, which is awesome. They've made it to Top Cut in their first times.
Yeah, it's great to see new teams just like come out of nowhere like a phoenix rising and just try to prove themselves to everyone here.
Absolutely. It's one of the things I love so much about LSL is just getting to see these new teams grow and rise and just see where they end up.
Well, let's get into the map list right now. And as you know, Top Cut's going to be a best of 3 first, moving into best of 5 in the next round. And our first game is we're going to go back to Piranha Pit, but not for Clan Blitz. We're going to go there for Splat Zones.
It would be really cool to see an Explosion come out on this map. It's so good at just neutraling both zones here and just being able to really stall.
Yeah, especially if you just get on, especially on top. But I can't even say anything as we're getting right into the first
They knew what
game.
they wanted to play. And we are seeing a tent come out. Always exciting to see a tent, although that K52 will probably give them a bit of trouble since the wall kind of gets rid of their shield.
Yeah, but they do have bubbles with that Kensa Jr. and there's also a Kensa Gluga dualies. A lot of Kensa representation here, as right
Absolutely.
now it's just a very neutral fight right now.
Absolutely. Kensa Glugas are such a fun pick to see for armor, and the fizzy bombs that you can get out with it really apply so much pressure. That is one down on the side of Yup, although they did get first capture of zone in a 3v3. They are now in a 3v3 situation.
Yeah, with the bubbles there, they won't be able to get the kill. There was a hammer pop to buy the tent, but nothing's good going to happen. 52, he's trying to just charge a little bit. He just dropped on the junior, or the K shot. He does get one aqua shot, my bad. He does get 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks like
right now,
you go.
they do retake zones, and right now they're trying to get a lockout situation going out here.
And this K52 is just able to apply so much pressure here, as it is always so prone to doing.
Yep, everyone knows 52 is great at not dying.
Yep. And the K Junior does sadly go down there before they can make too much with those bubbles. K Junior's insta-pop is very, very good when it does work, though.
Yeah, with those torpedoes, they can insta-pop all 3 bubbles by themselves, so they have a really, really good bubble pop. As right now,
although the torpedo does need to lock onto someone on the enemy team for it to work.
Yeah, but here we go, as Indiglow did take control for just a second, do get the countdown a little bit, and they won't get it again.
And they're really trying to put some pressure on this K52, forcing them to back up, which is smart. They've got an armor out, and they're just going to try and make something out of this. Missiles do come out from the side of Yup, though.
But there are bubbles trying to do something, but the one does go down.
Bubbles get a double.
And that is going to be a full wipe, as now Indiglow is going to try to get a lockout here, as you see the Octo shot does get an inkjet going, as the tank is trying to force it into
a great inkjet spot for them too. This map has such nice inkjet spots that you can really apply a lot of pressure further up into their spawn than you would usually get otherwise.
Yeah, but here we go, as the counter is going down. Indiglow is under 30.
And it is a 4v2 favoring Indiglow, really giving them a lot of space to work.
But the auto bomb does get a kill, as right now, Yup is on their back foot. They have to do something here.
Try managing to get a great pick on that 52 gal there, able to just keep that pressure going right under that ledge.
Yeah, with 2 seconds, they
just need to paint.
But the top body doesn't get 2. There's only 1 left, and that's going to be game.
Great use of bubbles there at the end by that K Junior, really forcing people out of zone along with retaking it at the same time.
Yeah, that K Junior's bubbles, they really did a good job of getting more than 1 person, as we saw multiple times there. They usually got 2, 3 people. They got them clumped together, and then the Junior's bubbles just managed to wipe them out.
Absolutely. K Junior has such a unique and fun kit that just allows for so many options. I don't think it's underrated. I don't expect to see it, but it is really cool to see when it comes out.
Yeah, K Junior is one of the most interesting weapons to see played because the triple bubble combo really does work out. As we will go to our next game, Rainmaker, Black Belly, and as I always say, Rainmaker can be done in either 1 minute or 5 minutes. There's no in between.
Very true, especially with Black Belly.
Yeah, because the points will tick down as I snap the finger. You blink once, the enemy's at 70. You blink another time, enemy's at 40. You blink a third time, the game's over. So it's will really be a defensive game right here.
It'll be interesting to see if either team chooses to pull out a Stingray weapon for this, just because of how renowned Black Belly is for C-Jet Ray spam.
If there is not a Ray, I will be very surprised, as every time I've seen this map played, there has always been at least one Ray.
We could see a game without it, considering that neither team ran anchors last set. But it's always an adventure, especially in low-level tournaments, to see what people will run, because usually the comps are just so much more adventurous.
Yeah, low-level play is really known for really adventurous comps, I would say. Like, you get top-level play, you see 52, NZAP, your splashes, your yeah, but low-level, right? We saw, just in that one game, we saw a Tenebrella, a Junior, and a K Glue, which are very weird weapons you will never see at top-level play.
And we are seeing that tent come back out along with that K Junior and the Klugas. And we do see a Ray coming out on the side of Yup, but not a C-Jet. They are going to hope that they hit their shots.
Yeah, but I'm
always
surprised on Rainmaker, there aren't that many, there's only one Object Shredder, so as you see here, the one team with Object Shredder does manage to get the pop first, but looks like it doesn't really do much, as Indigo just take over map control really quickly.
Absolutely. Although those missiles coming out are forcing them to back up, the 10 is trying to really apply a lot of pressure to that left alley and really just contain where they can come in from.
Yeah, the 10 trying to make a distraction here, but there it is. The Ray Black Bully is known for. He does get a pick, as right now the Junior tries to stay alive. He does bubble, but right now it looks like Yup does have a really strong defense here.
Absolutely. Both teams are doing a pretty good job of playing smart and safe and not taking any unnecessary risks.
Yeah, but as I say that, there we go. There is a push by Yup. They do get lead just barely. The hammer does come in, and he does get stamped. Does another one.
And that is 3 down on the side of Yup, although they do still have those missiles ready. Somebody from Indiglow really needs to grab that Rainmaker. There they go. And they should have a decent chance to get lead here, especially with that tent shield clearing so much space for them, although those missiles are going to significantly slow them down.
Yeah,
and the next missile,
there's another set right there.
Although they still got that 10 up in front of them, which can hopefully open up a decent bit of space for them to try and get a little bit more with. But not quite. They Charge manages to get a great pick there.
Yeah, going right behind the tank shield as to just pick off the right person at the right time.
Absolutely. This is a nice little fight between the Kluga and the tent there, although the Kluga does get it in the end. They did stall for a minute there, waiting for their teammates to respawn.
And there's another Ray with Black Blaze known for. He does pick it up and goes straight through, as there is one defending it for side of Indiglow, as right now this might be a push for the lead here.
It might be, although the K Junior's bubbles, once again, just really getting everybody, just the Klugas left, might be a full wipe on the side of Yup, which can allow Indiglow to really, really push this quick. Interesting that the tent grabbed it, because that means they do lose their shield to really push up this ramp here, although they should have enough pressure without it.
Their rate doesn't go down, so it might be a really big push, maybe all the way to 30, as they do get to 40, and they are stopped to buy Yup. As here he is, the Junior here striking without bubbles, they won't really do much for the damage to drop out anyways.
Which is great. It would have been worth it if they didn't think they'd die to pop there, to maybe sit there and Shark and hopefully get a funny little push. But they made a good choice jumping out, playing the safe move.
Yeah, and right now, Indiglow is just forcing them into this awkward position of, if they, well, never mind, as I say that, as Yup is going to push forward, but
and the Junior does manage to get them, giving their teammates time to respawn while Yup has to take the time to pop the shield. They might be able to hold on to lead here.
Is just saving the game with multiple bubble kills, as the try does get 2, as right now Indigo has to do something here. But Indigo still has the lead, so Yup has to try to get picked. And
they get a nice pick on that K-shot, getting rid of missiles.
Yeah, but they still need to do something here, as it is popped, as it'll be in a few seconds. You see a Charger just waiting, looking for a pick. He does throw a bomb as it goes back to mid, as the try does get 1, maybe 2. The try does get 2. And Indigo now has a chance to push again.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job painting up ahead of their Rainmaker here, clearing out space for them to try and get a push going, waiting for their specials to push up, not rushing it.
Yeah, but right now, Indiglow can just play a little more defensively as they do have the lead. There is a tent just sitting there by mid, by the Rainmaker, just making sure, hey, you can't come this way, as bubbles are going to be popped, trying to do something. But the K-shot on this snipe for Yup, just trying to do something here with the missiles at the ready. There is double missiles and a ray. Hopefully they can get out of this lockout situation.
Absolutely. And even though Indiglow does have the lead, there is no such thing as a safe lead on Blackbelly.
I think one's a safe lead on Blackbelly if you're defensive enough.
Yeah, maybe if you get to 1. They have only managed to get to 40, so it is still a risky situation, even though it seems like they're pretty safe. They're doing a good job remembering that they need to wait for the other team to push into them and not rushing it, which is awesome to see. Yeah, although the K Junior does choose to grab.
Yeah, which is a really weird decision as right now, this will just pin a target on their back. As I said.
And now it is a 4v2 situation with both of the other players having to run back pretty quickly in order to just set up defense.
Yeah, but they're going to need that Stingray from the Charger in order to do something. Try just to flank, but a nice close range shot by the Charger does get 1, but the Rainmaker does go down. Indiglow trying to hold on here.
And they managed to do it.
Yeah, and there is a 2-0 for Indiglow. But yeah, once they got lead, yes, they had a bend but don't break mentality as Indiglow, or Yup, tried to push and push. They tried to get something going, but Indiglow just held strong.
Absolutely. Indiglow did a great job with their defense there after they got the push they felt like they needed. And they just remembered to wait for the other team to push into them, which was awesome to see. And that should be the set. It's best of 3. So great play from Indiglow during both of those games.
Yeah, great job by Indiglow. As we're going to take a little break in a little bit in order to get up ready for our next set.